My name's Dimitri, and I'm gonna tell you how I produced this song. Don't tell anybody. Okay, the kick drum is an evil concoction. It's layered with a 40 hertz 808 kick and a 60 hertz Lindrum kick. So this right here, I don't know what is up with this brand. It's not something that I'm into or anything, to be honest. Sometimes I go in the grocery store stoned and look for things to make instruments out of, and I was on a shaker trip, and so I found this aluminum. It's aluminum, right? It's like really thin aluminum with a lid, and I put rice in it, okay? So that's this sound. Okay, so this hi-hat, it's a virtual drum machine that comes with digital performer, and then I run it through my flanger. So that flanger is this old digital delay, hella old, from the 80s. The snare is a Lindrum clap from a drum machine. This sound right here is a special sound that I like a lot. That sound, this weird messed up thing that I put behind my clap, that's from this module. And if you tweak it right, you can make that sound. But that module sounds like hell otherwise. You have to make it sound cool. Okay, we also have the clave here, which is this clave right here, which is, I don't know if it's rosewood or mahogany. I'm not sure. It's pretty rosy, but it definitely has a deeper tone than the other LP clave that I have. So this tambourine is one that I had got it just like a couple months ago at a yard sale for $10. And it has a very, very thin skin. It's very light. It's very light sounding. I read in some magazine, some engineer said, record the tambourine on the other side of the room with the mic facing away from it. And that's what I did. Okay, chord progression. So for Elise and I, the basis of our songs is usually a chord progression. I know that a lot of producers these days say that you don't need any music theory at all. And I think that works better for techno producers. But when you work with actual musicians, you can't give them songs that are dissonant or like sound out of key with themselves. So the basis is always a chord progression for me. If she can sing on the chord progression that I served her, then I know that I can move forward and I can embellish the song with the bass line and with other parts that probably won't clash with her vocals. So that comes from this thing, the Deep Mind, which is basically like a Juno 106 clone with some more features. Here my bass line, it's one bass line that I wrote, but I recorded it in 2 octaves. So there's a sub, and then comes in the middle. So it's got a sub. The sub component is a sine wave from my Surge modular, and it's being controlled through MIDI. And then the middle section is triangle wave that's been multiplied and filtered to make a sub sound that almost sounds distorted. It has more harmonics than just the sine, right? To fill in that little middle section, but not too much, because I was going for a subby bass line. Then I add the acid line, which is This Beat Step Pro right there, that's the pattern. It's a 4-bar pattern. And that is 2 oscillators here from my modular going through these 2 filters. And I ended up only keeping it on the chorus, so it's not too obnoxious. So at this point, she can come in and start singing on it. We actually had Elisa's sister Morgan help with the chorus on this one, so they're both in there. Once some initial singing has been done, then I can like embellish it with a little bit of keyboard stuff or whatever. I have a confession to make. I dislike breakdowns. As a DJ, I don't like breakdowns. I'm not talking about the breakdown in the 1960s rare groove funk record that you got the breaks sample from that made a hip hop album with or something. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in house records, like as a house music DJ, breakdowns are boring. When you take away the kick drum and all the music and then it goes to nothing, like on a trance record and the girl goes la da dee da da and then no, I don't like that. It's boring. You know what I like? I listen to disco and R&B and like, you know, instead of breakdowns, oftentimes there's like a bridge with like a key change. So we've been doing that lately in our songs. I don't know if you noticed, but like if you listen to any of our songs, I think none of them have a breakdown. Stop with the breakdowns, folks. Do a key change. So here I didn't actually do a key change, but we did a bridge. So here I had to add the conga. Add the conga, do a different keyboard part, different bass line. Got a bridge. Okay, here's my mastering chain. I have a trim to turn it down because I mix too loud. And then I have an EQ to the sub bass at 20 Hertz because I don't want it in the way of my dynamic EQ, which is my mastering compressor. And it's, you can see where it's all set, crossover. So that's my bass, that's my middle region, that's my top, and so each one compresses, each region compresses. Then I have, after that, I have a clipper, and the clipper is -7 dB. It's taking -7 dB off the top of the signal, and then it's giving 3.5 dB and going straight into a limiter. The limiter is only taking off 3 dB. -3 dB. You can see my limiter settings right there. It's releasing for 0.7. And then here's giving 7 dB. Then it goes into one more limiter, which is only taking 1 dB on occasion. They're only during the biggest peak, right? So it's not really doing anything most of the time. Then after that, I have this meter, which shows me my LUFS. I have this EQ that's bypassed that I just use it to look at. I use the FFT to look at what my final signal looks like.
We are Slope114. We'll be performing our new song, Notes. It's out today on Bandcamp, exclusively on Bandcamp. Go to stepping